Welcome to NNT Podcast, and I'm Naomi.
I'm Becky.
And make sure you get your snacks
And some tea
sit comfortably
while we discuss this week's topics.
Back to talk about Scotty with the baby, episode 1 and 2. So, Becky, what do you think of the episodes, of those two episodes in general?
I would say chaotic. Because where is Tyler? Where is Tyler? They were looking for Tyler for hours. I'm just shocked that the mum came, Pastor Karen came to pray over her child. It's very clear that she's not in support of what her child does. Their relationship is a bit weird.
Yeah.
It looks like they force love.
Yeah.
But then they love each other. I don't know.
Episode 1. Quick recap. Obviously, we're introduced to the gender reveal. And that's when we see the mum, the pastor, praying for the child.
Pastor Kareem.
She even shaded saying that. What did she say about this?
She said, even though, she basically called him a prodigal son. She said, "Come home."
Yeah, because she said we pray for this network, even though
we don't support it.
Yeah, regardless of what its aim is for, we will still pray for it. I think that was definitely shade. She does not like Zeus network.
How can she though?
Yeah.
But Naomi, if you was imagine if you was a pastor of a whole church, yeah, and then your son, it has a production company where women fight.
Yeah, as ghetto as hell.
But obviously, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, we love a bit of ratchet.
No, but he was brought up a certain type of way,
and I feel like he's on a rebellion vibe. That's my opinion. I think
at 40 years old,
I'm telling you something. That guy is on the rebel. I think his inner child is saying, "Dad, screw you." Yes,
we found out they're having a girl, and then obviously they have this conversation about their relationship status, where he basically states. Basically, he's the one talking. To me, I'm going to be very honest with this section. Yeah. This section, I felt like he was talking to the camera. I don't even think that he was talking to Scotty. Even Scotty was just like, okay, can we talk about Thailand now? She wasn't even tired of the whole conversation. But within the conversation, he spoke about basically Scotty not being at home wrecker, because obviously online, it's been said that she is a home wrecker because he used to go out with Janisha, who is also the producer of... She's actually the producer of Scotty with the Baby as well, I think. And she's the producer of Bad as well.
She's a strong ass woman.
Yeah, because she was there at the beginning when Zeus started.
Oh my god.
So...
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. Are you telling me that this babe, Janisha, is that what you called her?
Yeah.
She... That Lemmy guy is her ex.
Yeah.
But they're like long... So that's the 7-year relationship he's talking about?
Yeah. So they started the network together. That's why she's the executive producer for most shows on Zeus.
So she's like a co-founder?
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
so you see how messy the situation is?
And the employee is now pregnant for the boss.
The employee that Natalie brought on. Well, obviously...
Oh, now I know that. Why is she complaining? Because that means what he said makes sense. Because he said, I wrote it in my notes here. Let me read it to you guys. He said, "You have no bills. I provide you with opportunities, and you still have an issue. What's your problem?"
Yeah, because the way they started the relationship was already shaky anyway. She was a side chick.
Oh dear.
She was doing because when he was in a relationship with Janisha, they were doing threesomes together.
What?
Yeah. They were doing threesomes together, but then eventually they ended up branching off to do their own, what's called, relationship.
Oh, so the Janisha lady, they have an open relationship?
They don't have an open relationship. She was just open to doing threesome, and then Scotty
That's an open relationship.
No. Some people just do threesome, like T.I. and Tiny.
That's an open relationship.
T.I. and Tiny does not have an open relationship. They do threesome. Even Candy and her husband did threesome.
And where are they today? Accidentally fell in love.
Yeah, so then obviously online it's
so she's not really a home wrecker then.
He's not even in love. She was better in bed. Let's call it a spade.
Yeah, she was better in bed, but
because apparently Janisha was boring in bed.
Apparently. Can you show me this Janisha girl? Who is she?
Yeah, I'll show you a picture of her. But yeah, she was boring in bed or whatever. But anyways, that's why Natalie was pissed off, because Natalie's like, I brought you on. These are my two business partners. How are you coming to get pregnant by one of the guys? The woman's gonna think that I came to bring her for you.
Oh, like,
do you get what I mean? So that's when.
Well, to be honest, it's fair because I hope, like, no, not in a rude way. I do think he's a pimp, anyways, because he's 40 years old.
Yeah.
And Scotty is 27 or something.
She's at 28.
So what the heck is going on here?
Yeah, basically, yeah. But I do feel like, yeah, so because Natalie was like, he was never meant to get pregnant for this guy. Okay, yeah, you can use him as a trick, but he was never meant to be someone that you get pregnant for.
Pimp, you can use him as a trick.
Yeah. So that's why Natalie was like, you know what, I'm just going to have to, fall back because this is business. My show's on his network. You're not going to be here talking to me about my boss, my business partner.
Yeah, but she has to be her friend.
No, Becky, I'm not gonna lie. If money comes in, there's some boundaries like that cannot be crossed.
Yeah, but the boundary,
that's her bread and butter, you know.
Yeah, but the boundary is not allow your friend to sleep with the boss. Why did you let that happen? What did you think was gonna happen?
No, but obviously but shit, I don't know. But that's not her fault though. She told her friend, look, this is the situation. At the end of the day, he's in a relationship. You are involved with him, whatever. This is that.
Like that's your cup of tea.
She get what I mean? Mm-hmm. But she didn't say go get pregnant by the guy. This ain't her first pregnancy.
It's not. Because she loves him.
No, this one they planned it. They said it in the episode. It was a planned pregnancy, so he wanted to have a kid with her. Do you get what I mean? So I guess they planned it.
Does that means? Sorry, guys, we're going really off topic. But does that mean that his ex was just like a seat warmer for Scotty?
I don't know. I think he said, because he did say in the episode he did like the ex. He's loved the ex. They've been together
but he doesn't regret his decision. He said that multiple times.
Yeah, he doesn't regret his decision. Yeah, and he says that Scotty was not. He makes it very clear that Scotty was not a homewrecker. That he made the decision, but he still honors. Because in episode 2, he made it very clear in his poem for Scotty. He made it very clear that he honors the love he had for his ex.
But I think you can honor the though.
No.
Are you mad? Don't.
No, so you're telling me you're pregnant. Your man says he wants to write a poem.
This would never happen to me.
And he messages his ex in that poem.
It's never happening to me. That's crazy.
He was in the living room and they were talking, and obviously he mentioned a lot of things. He mentioned that she wasn't a home wrecker, that he made the decision to leave, and he's happy with his decision. The baby wasn't something that was unplanned. It was planned. And obviously, he also expressed that he was upset because Scotty wasn't 100% real with him. He was 100% real with Scotty, but Scotty wasn't real because she had somebody else at the very beginning, I think, at some point.
Yeah, he said in episode 1, he was basically talking about how, like, basically, he felt like when they entered the situation, he was very open and honest with where he was. And Scotty was hiding a boyfriend or something.
Yeah, of course. I don't blame her.
But did she hide a boyfriend?
She was probably dealing with somebody else, but I don't blame her though. Like, I can't lie. If you have a CEO here, you're gonna tell him everything. Oh yeah, I'm messing with another guy. Of course he's gonna leave you, especially if he's already sleeping. It's very well known and aware that he's sleeping with other people on the show. You're not the only girl he's sleeping with. You think you're gonna go and tell him, oh yeah, I'm seeing somebody else?
She has the nerve to say, "I care about the What did this woman say?
She cares about what?
She has the nerve to. So she entered this situation and had the audacity to say that, oh, but I care about like the well-being of my child or something. Not the well-being, but something about my kid.
Oh, what? She doesn't want her child to be embarrassed.
Yes,
her child's not going. She's talking about herself. She will be embarrassed. Her child's going to be embarrassed.
Why is she putting? My question is, why is she trying to shift the feeling of what she's done on an innocent kid?
Yeah, it's not. No, the child will be fine. The child will have a relationship, a father relationship.
Because he's gonna be a good dad.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be a good dad. But it's just, it's not embarrassing for the child.
He basically said that their relationship is customizable.
Yeah,
and that she's the anchor relationship, so she's the number one relationship. But he's got other people on the side.
Yeah, basically. So that's
the
relationship
when she entered the situation.
Yeah, so that's literally the relationship. The relationship is not a boyfriend girlfriend.
So they have an open relationship.
Yeah, open on his side.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, so he wants all the girls to be loyal, and then he does what he wants.
Yeah, kind of like Nelly and his girlfriend.
Nelly.
Yeah, Nelly has 3 girlfriends, but he's allowed to have multiple girlfriends.
You mean Neo?
I mean Neo, sorry, yeah. Sorry, I'm saying Nelly. Sorry, Nelly. Neo. Yeah. But his girl's not allowed to have, I want you guys to like bear that in mind, that that's the type of relationship he wants with her. He made it very clear that, and the thing is, I don't even blame Lemmy because he had made it very clear from the beginning, okay, this is what I want. This is the standards of relationship that I want with you. I'll give you everything you want, the luxury, the show, the money, the glam, the this, the that, the baby. But you're not going to have me 100%. Basically. But you are priority though.
So she basically has him like
80% of the time.
Damn.
And then 20% she's
So
sharing.
you basically said, "Oh, I love you, but I just want to like get." Even though I think Scotty is a bit dumb, but do you not think the way she feels is because she's pregnant, her hormones and stuff like that?
Yeah, but I think she thought that because she's pregnant he would change, and he's not.
A baby doesn't change a man.
Yeah, that's what but I think she thought that because he's pregnant, she thought she would get the relationship aspect of him. So when they're here professing their love for each other, I think it's fake. Because in my brain,
I think it's so forced.
It's very, especially from her side. I think she's really forcing this.
She's really forcing
this relationship thing. Like, do you get what I mean?
And he's also making it very clear that at this stage of like her pregnancy and where she is, he's not sexually attracted to her.
Yeah, he's not sleeping with her
because he doesn't feel comfortable basically like having sex with his baby inside. I do know that some guys are like that. I think that's childish, but so she tried to like make, I think it was so, when I realized it was so forced, Naomi, was when she was telling him to stretch her back, her back, because she was having pains and she was probably forcing it and he wasn't
feeling it.
That's embarrassing. Sorry,
he wasn't feeling it. So I think Bobby being around. In my head, I'm just thinking, what the hell is Bobby doing there? Let's be for real.
What is Bobby doing
like I don't understand what Bobby's role is. Who
is he friends with? I don't get how he comes in the storyline. Oh, and also in episode 1, they also mentioned that they have like trust issues.
Yeah, because
she's searching through his
phone,
his phone and stuff.
But that's because obviously she knows the type of guy she's with. She was once the girls that he would go on holiday with whilst he was in a relationship. Then obviously there's that her friend that was doing the most when they got to Thailand. I think that her friends are rude. They're very uncultured.
They're confused.
They're rude. How someone's mind gonna bring it all the way to Thailand? Anyways, I was gonna say something wild.
Speak unfiltered and unbothered.
Like, let's be for real. Most of them probably didn't travel, have not even traveled. Yeah, across the world.
Oh, this is definitely the first time they've definitely gone on a plane outside of the United States.
Yeah, like, let's be for real. Most of them have not even traveled halfway through the world, type of thing. You'll put your
tickets to Thailand.
Yeah, your flights are probably booked. Your accommodation's booked. Everything's booked. There's an event, and you're coming to say, "Oh, this is lame."
At your friend's baby moon, and she's pregnant. And you already know she's having an issue with her man.
Like, who are you?
No.
Like, if you was really bored, then you should have just gone back to the hotel and just be like, "Oh, I have a headache. You know what? I'm gonna just go back and have a sleep." Like, I feel like it's very like entitled.
Yeah, and they were all just fighting. I don't even understand why they were fighting.
Yeah, obviously, her brother came, and her brother's.
Now, what do you think about the fact that her brother has slept with all her best friends?
He's just like her.
That's not very nice.
Anyways,
well then,
we're gonna move on to the episode 2, where we find out that Tyler basically fell out the window.
The question is, how did he fall out the window?
Well, it was said that he was sitting by the windowsill and he was leaning back, and that's how he fell out the window.
The question is, why was he leaning by the windowsill?
We don't know. But they were trying to basically not blame it, but they were trying to be like, Aaliyah, they were trying to basically tell her, like, if you had calmed down and not did the most, then there would have been security with him. But because all the security were trying to calm her down, they didn't focus on.
Oh my God, that's true.
Yeah.
She was doing too much.
And that's why Lemmy was like, you was doing too much. You're doing body 101. Like, calm down. Like, we don't even know why you're angry. Put your hands in everybody's face. But yeah, because at the end of the security guards are there to protect them. But because she's doing too much, they're all trying to calm her down. And then next thing you know, somebody gets
now falling down the window.
Yeah. So
and they cut his expensive trousers.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
It was a bit of an emotional scene, that one. It's a bit mad seeing someone.
But I would say on Zeus, you guys could have like made that scene a bit shorter. We didn't need like 5 minutes of looking.
Confessionals would have been nice, so that we can at least understand what it was going on.
Not just Scotty's crying in the car.
Because at the end of the day, we still don't know everybody well enough, like Tyler Aaliyah.
We don't
These
know
are
the
all
dynamics.
Yeah, we don't know all these people well enough, so it would have been nice to at least,
Giving us a bit of more context.
Yeah, or at least have confessionals so that people can explain what was going on in that specific scene.
Yeah. But thank you.
But yeah, so I think that was it. And then I feel like he was speaking to his friend, and his friend, he was basically opening up to his friend saying that he's always been a nerd.
He was a 21-year-old virgin.
He was 21-year-old virgin, and yeah.
And he said that he's given her, guys, imagine this man told his friend that he's given her everything that she has, like that she can provide to make her feel secure and stable, but he's got other girlfriends. Let's pause on that.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Anyways, he said he wrote a poem for Scotty. So he took her on a boat ride. Personally, I feel like where he took her was in the village.
Because the sea was...
because that was not cute.
The water wasn't even blue.
He probably took her to one village or one fish market.
He took her to a fish market in Thailand.
I said, yeah, let's make this romantic. And when I was listening to a poem, I noticed that this guy's a performer. And the reason why I say that this guy's a performer, because in his poem, he was addressing the public, the rumors online. He first addressed the fact that people are saying that, oh, he's similar to P. Diddy. He didn't say P. Diddy, but he said that, oh,
that other guy.
The other guy, and that, people say that they associate with me, with him, and assume that we are alike. And I just feel like, I'm not going to lie, if I'm the woman and I'm pregnant and you say you're writing a poem about me, I don't want to hear that you're talking about next man, first of all. Secondly, you then start talking about your ex in my relationship, in my poem. You already told me already.
Right?
Yeah, you already told me that I was not a homewrecker. I've heard you.
Why do you keep telling me?
I've heard you. Must you mention it in the poem? To the point that you told me you honor the previous love relationship, or honor the love from previously. So what? I don't understand. You still in love?
But do you not feel like he's just saying that because he broke her heart?
That's no what. You're talking to me. I'm the current one.
I know, but
I'm pregnant.
No, but maybe he's doing.
You're supposed to talk about me and my future, not about your ex. Your ex is in the past. Keep it there. No. So I do feel like the poem was not for Scotty. Scotty was there crying fake tears. She was even wiping fake tears.
Acting.
Yeah, you're crying fake tears. That poem wasn't.
It wasn't genuine.
It wasn't genuine. It was definitely for the public. It was definitely to erase any rumors online, and it was definitely to reassure his ex that he did honor that relationship, but he decided to move on.
Yeah,
that's it.
Basically.
So he's basically saying, in other words, look, I do respect Janisha. Yeah. He never spoke down on her. He said, I respect that, but however, I just decided to move on.
I feel like he's trying to keep a clean image.
Yeah. So I do feel like that poem was not for Scotty. It wasn't oh my days, this is so cute. This is about you, Scotty. Like, he didn't even talk about her, he didn't talk about her qualities like that.
Well, he's always mocking the color of her skin, so I don't know.
Yeah,
like, he's mocking the color of her skin. He's mocking the way he basically saying that she doesn't bath. Like,
yeah, he does.
Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, so
because from the first episode, I didn't really. When I was watching it, I didn't think, "Oh my god, these people are mad in love." Mm-hmm. They just look like two people, baby, and they're just going with the flow. Mm-hmm. Type of thing, and it doesn't look like they have very serious conversations.
They don't.
Minus Lemmy.
I don't know, man. I personally feel like their relationship, Scotty should stop forcing this relationship. She should take it for what it is.
Collect your check and go home.
Yeah, just collect your check and go home. It's simple. You already have a kid for this guy. Keep it as that. Don't try and force him to be in a relationship with you, because that's not what he wants, and he's already made that clear to you. So it's either you get with the program and keep it moving,
or stop complaining.
Oh yeah, and stop complaining. Do you know what I mean? Like,
sorry, Scotty. But it's just one of those. If you don't want to embarrass your child, you have to pick a struggle.
Yeah. Do you have anything to add?
I am quite intrigued because, guys, this was my first time watching a Zeus episode, and I was quite entertained, actually. Yeah, these men move different on these sides.
What do you think was the messiest part in these two episodes?
The messiest part in the episode? The messiest? The messiest moment is when
I think it's the friend when she was saying that the party was lame.
no, that's just a judgment.
Okay.
That's a judgment. What's the messiest moment? I think the messiest moment for me was probably the fact that the brother slept with all the friends.
Yeah.
How did we get here? I really need to understand that dynamic.
Yeah.
Fair enough, it's different years, but
come on, man.
why are you screwing all the besties?
Yeah, you're talking like you're just yeah. Yeah, I don't even know.
And why are the girls not over it? Because it seems like it was in high school.
He must have some good tea.
I don't get it.
Because mate, the way Aaliyah was moving, flipping out, boy, he had her on the chokehold. Bloody hell!
Imagine she moved like that just to be like, oh, I was just really angry because I didn't expect him to come. That's her brother. Anywho,
I do give Aaliyah a very big side eye though. She's a weird friend.
I think she's a hater.
I low-key feel like she's doing this so that she can be eligible to get onto baddies.
Well, is this how they do it?
Yeah, we act mad. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, so that's how they audition? They just act up for the camera?
Yeah, act up. That's act mad.
Oh, that's why Lemmy said what he said to her.
Yeah, that you're trying to be like a baddie extension 1.0.
Oh, he said,
and obviously Lemmy is the CEO in it. So if she's acting mad, maybe she might be recruited.
But he's telling her this is not the auditions.
Yeah, like calm down. He doesn't even like her because he literally said, "We don't like you. Nobody likes you."
Oh, he even said he didn't want to travel with them. That they're a bit weird.
Yeah, but her
they
friends
are a bit weird.
Yeah, her friends are
weird.
a bit weird. It makes me wonder. Like, that means Scotty must be like ghetto.
They don't have no couth, like not couth, but
like she's not as bougie as she come across.
Yeah, it's just money.
Yeah, like yeah,
but you can't take. Yeah.
She's not bougie. Like obviously she dresses well and stuff because the way she presents herself, you'll think, okay,
yeah,
she's a woman of like.
She's tried. I feel like she's elevated herself, but she's still sticking around with the same crowd. And they're not at her level.
Yeah, they're not. That Aaliyah girl was doing way too much.
Way too much. Like, act like you've been here before.
Yeah, like she's been screaming, everything. Like, we don't even know what you're screaming about.
For like 45 minutes.
The guy that you're even screaming over wasn't even chatting to you like that.
He didn't even look back. Like,
so, yeah. But, guys, that's our review for Scotty with a Baby. Bye.
See you later.
And that's your weekly episode of the NNT podcast. New episode every Friday, same energy, no filter. Make sure you're following us on all our platforms and see you next week. You already know the vibes.